Hey there, it's me, DjDoubleT, here and existing with another game, another section, but we're returning back to the game of Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, because I believe about a week and 3 days ago, they released a DLC for Orpheus, and from what I could tell, this is gonna be interesting, because this time we're not following, our main character anymore, but we're following Orpheus for like an interesting little story. But yeah, let's dive in and see what happens. If you guys don't know what Stray Gods the Role-Playing Musical, let's just briefly go over it. Stray Gods the Role-Playing Musical is a story about your character playing a muse, and it's very much like a musical storytelling game with Greek gods in its own right. But yeah, let's dive into Orpheus. New game, right? New game. Oh, start. Yes, we're gonna use our past choices. We have to. Use saves. Oh. Wait, but don't I have a save? Oh dear. I thought I had a save. Did I lose my save files? Alright, well. Wait, do I actually have a save? No. Oh, how sad. I guess after downloading, I lost my choices. Well, let's start a new game and do default choices then. Oh yes, right. We should also probably go through the content warning. But let me read this real quick. From our teams across all across the world, enjoy the show. This game is made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri and Wurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was also built on Treaty 6 territory and a traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saulteaux, Nisitapi, Blackfoot, Metis, and Nakota Sioux. Content warnings real quick, and this is always important. Orpheus features some heavy themes and parts may be distressing to some viewers. To view related content warning details, which contain spoilers, select the theme below. So, if these are things that aren't for you, it's okay. Take a step out and always watch later. But if it might bother you, view at your own discretion. It'll have alcohol use, death, and things of suicide. This will begin the game. I wonder what the default choices are then.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend.
Concept. Oh, me?
One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
Oh dear. I have things to do. I appreciate the effort. I sense an ulterior motive. I sense an ulterior motive. Let's go with that one.
Aha! I knew it. You invited me here to play so you could riddle me with questions. I
Guys,
see
like, oh my
right
god,
through
never.
you, boatman. You're kind to be concerned, but everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, maybe it's not fine. What's wrong? That is an excellent question.
I never got my revenge. I don't know why I'm here. I think I'm lost. I don't know why I'm here.
If you must know, I suppose I have to wonder, why am I still here? Yes, I know I'm dead. In the land of the dead. That's not what I meant. The thing is, after Persephone took back her throne, I gave up. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny.
Benny.
But not me. I expected it, I wanted it, yet I remain. Why is that? I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny.
Surely this is a place for me. What do I do now? I'm not finished yet. What do I do now?
Beyond this point lies mystery. I'm not sure what is meant for me, but I will make of it a song. One more song.
Oh, hi Hermes. Hermes just like, hi.
Hi. You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died, I would have been someone else, though.
Then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Oh yeah. So this is gonna be interesting because I made so many choices that were a little bit it could be a little bit different, a little bit similar from what the default choices were. So in this playthrough, because I didn't have the same choice, they said Persephone took back the throne. In my run, I destroyed the throne actually of hell. So that's kind of interesting. How's the living world? So it'll be interesting to see what choices were like kind of like a default canon, and then what would be the ones that I would have made, or like what's different between those two. How's the living world? You don't seem like a Hermes. Why have we never met? Why are you here? Why have we never met?
You say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
Uh-huh. I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
Oh.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
You don't seem like a Hermes.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
Casual.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Did you know?
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
So how's the living world?
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming. I'm
Oh.
an influencer now.
That's cool, Hermes.
Isn't that awesome?
None of those words mean anything to me.
He's like,
Well, it's really
I'm
exciting.
old. I haven't touched grass in
I'm
years.
assuming that's
Does it
what you
look
were
like there's
asking
grass
about,
here in hell?
I guess.
Why are you here?
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought I can help.
Hermes, I gotta ask, why are you
Maybe
randomly
what
in
you
hell?
need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
Maybe.
You can do that?
Yeah, It's a, a psychopope thing.
Psychopope thing?
You mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
Hermes, I don't think that's one of your powers, but bring a dead to living? Oh, it's bright. Oh. Run faster, fly higher. Isn't that just Hermes' shoes?
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd. Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song. But I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone.
First, we need to get you out of that armor get up. I mean, it's cool. One more song, even Oblivion isn't ready for you.
I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
Just casually stand in the middle of the street.
You left the underworld before, right? Long time ago? That means you can again. That's the rule.
Really?
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have
fickleness.
to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah,
Karen's like, I don't got time for that. I wasted all those years. This is amazing. Are you certain?
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Psychopope thing, yes, I recall. Makes one wonder why Lord Hades granted me the right in the first place. I mean, naturally my music is beyond compare, but...
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would be funny.
That seems very likely, in fact.
This is amazing. I wasted all those years.
I am such a fool. All those long, long years spent waiting for vengeance.
Wasted.
Wasted.
Oh, hey. It's okay, bud. Look on the bright side. You're here now.
I am.
Am I?
But to do what?
To live. To hang out. I mean, I know a great place for slushies. They'll even let you mix the sodas if you like that. I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
Yeah, a
A
new one.
story?
Huh?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
Where is here exactly? My story's hard to top. Why are you helping me? Where is here exactly?
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No, we're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Hermes, could
Where
you just
then?
warp us?
Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Why are you helping
What's
me?
your interest in this, Idol? you know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
But why were you in hell in the first place?
Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose
Fair.
you have me there.
My story's hard to
Well,
top.
I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
So you're not like the other
You're very
gods.
strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all, fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh,
Dang.
no, that's still a thing mostly.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
Fair.
A rather novel concept.
So what is a
Dare
sequel?
I ask what a sequel is?
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
Kung Fu Panda.
The movie
No.
is?
Ooh. There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
A wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one.
He didn't live. He was kind of
First
dead.
text.
Very well. How do I begin?
All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No! No, that sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
I must live in the moment. I've had enough lifetimes. You're quite clever. I must live in the moment.
If I'm to start a new tale, it begins now, Hermes. Don't you understand? It begins with these very first moments.
Okay. What do you want to start with, then?
Yeah, Orpheus, what would you like to do?
You are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
My heart is spoken for. You have experience in that? You could be right. You could be right.
Eurydice can never truly be replaced in my heart, but perhaps you're correct. A new tale demands a new love.
Or... Slushies are
Slushies are still an option.
No,
No.
you have the right of it.
I would
The
like
time
to
has
get
come.
slushies.
Tell me, young
Who?
Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
I'm not sure.
Like, real love? Oh, man. I guess there's... that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed
Yes.
dating.
God. Oh no. Ding dong, ding dong. Da 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 ding.
I'll
Hey.
find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love. I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice. And I'll find it tonight.
Sit down with someone at random. Ding
What
ding.
do I want to get out of of speed dating, the most glorious love. The heavens above will tremble in awe and shake at their core. The winds upon the sea will feel like a breeze compared
Do I should dig next.
Let's call that a practice run. I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a klaxon.
Hermes is like, I'm cringing with my roommate. Let's try that one with the cat ears. Oh. Oh. The music shift though. I'm so sorry, but with filming you getting speed dated and not the audience. No. Fair.
What is vibe? Yeah, I mean, what does vibe mean? No, I don't know vibe.
How old are you?
What a
Ding.
shame. You really shouldn't be allowed to do that. Don't they filter these people? Still
Looking for love.
and we'll go down in history. And I mean in books and not the internet. I'll find a true love and it'll soothe me like a bomb. I guess next time's a charm.
Third time's the charm?
Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's
No,
the
who is it?
ex-boyfriend
Oh,
I
oh,
adore. He
ooh,
would've been a
oh,
good
no,
husband,
no.
would've been a good dad,
Girl,
but
that-
he left me because
Flags.
he loved to
Someone
live
give me a red flag.
on one day, and then I never heard from him again. Crazy, right?
I can't be the one who you want.
Vanessa,
My name's Sharon.
I just don't think this will work. It's not part of my plan. I can't be your new Darren. Be a new Darren.
You will never be Darren.
I don't wanna be Darren.
Oh, Darren.
Yeah. No, I don't want to be Darren.
I just wanna be with Darren.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna stand up
No.
in his house. Goodbye.
Bye. Good luck with being stuck in your ex.
Some serious issues.
Wait.
Godspeed to them. Time for Orpheus to forge on and find greener, less Darrenated pastures. I'll find a new love, and Darren won't be part of it. No, a truly great love. It's us against the world.
I'm just imagining. Alright, let's sit with the man who looks intelligent. You know what? Let's do this one. I'm sorry, but when I'm thinking about this, I'm just like. Imagine Orpheus just sitting in this out loud and everyone's hearing.
I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on.
Take me there.
History, ancient Greek history. History, history, history. Ancient Greek history. History, history.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of God.
I feel like it's gonna be a bad cross.
yes, and heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
Apollo.
At least you know your history. I knew it was gonna be like somebody else.
Apollo inspires me too. It's nice to meet someone like you. We can agree that musically, what he taught Orpheus changed history.
Oh, Orpheus, there was a clown.
What?
He was a musical genius, but he turned around at the stupidest time in the stupidest way. We still call him stupid to this very day.
Oof.
Glad I found
Oof.
someone I trust.
Dude, you don't know who you're talking to right now.
Also hates
not great for my sense of self-worth to be insulted for losing my love to Hades for all eternity. I'll find a new love and they won't think that I'm the worst. One for the ages that won't crush my self-esteem. I'll take a fine love, one that doesn't think that I'm laughable literally.
We'll see this one. I'll skip on the smartly dressed
Your
man.
face, it reminds me of someone familiar, like someone I used to know.
Someone I used to know.
Who
may you be?
Terrible monster, a snake
Next you know it is.
gorgon, who feast on men's organs, a
Oh dude, Orpheus. Oh gosh. Oh god, Orpheus, this is not how you date in this day and age. A little TMI. That no ding.
I meant it as a compliment.
No, that's not that.
That was a compliment. Okay, shake it off, Orpheus. It's only a matter of time till you find the one. I'll find a new love and they'll accept my compliments. Once more, a true love, they'll compliment me back. I'll find a great love who has the taste for eloquence. Time for another crack.
Got no problems, just got bank. Making that money, savvy young blank. Take you to the Shangri-La, buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that
Someone end me. Just end me already. I'm good.
the best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold me. And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold me too. You would be good with me.
Somebody end me.
I am good with
Somebody in chat save me. Far too much ego. Why are you so obsessed with wealth? Well, perhaps this could work. Why are you so obsessed with wealth?
What's the point in sitting upon a golden throne if at the end of all your life you're sitting alone?
Alone.
What's the point in buying a costly meal for two if in the end the only one eating it is you? What's the point in forging a tiny statue man without another statue to hold his tiny statue hand? I will not be there. Money's only good for the good that it can do. So your money is no good.
He's gonna talk about himself so I can feel it. Ding. Or that too.
It's a lesson we must all learn, I suppose. I'll find a new love who throw away their gold for me. Once more, a true love to give my life to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me what is a kangaroo.
Oh my. Oh dear. And there's no one left.
What's the point in trying?
Trying.
No one
No one seems to work.
And what
And what if I'm lying to myself?
There's still a few left. Could my love,
Love be there too.
And if I
walk away,
do I walk
away from you.
My one shot at finding my new love.
I'm not giving up yet. Am I doing this wrong? There's no love to be found here. There's no love to be found here. Move on.
What's the point in trying when I'm surrounded
Right, red is bold.
individuals also forgettable, not what I'd call legendary material. I'm here for love, I should have seen. I want new love, but love doesn't want me. This isn't right, this is
Hermes is like, "Ugh."
now. I'm done.
There we go.
I'm done.
Ding.
I'm done.
Bye.
All that All that, and what comes of it? Nothing! No earth-shattering romance! Not a single Eurydice among the crowd. Not a one.
Just one.
How many times can one be expected to put their heart on the table in a single evening?
Many.
Oh, I don't think the mortals find it any easier. But they find new ways to keep trying, right? That's the important,
part. You're probably right. I need results. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? No, I need results. No. You're probably right.
I suppose you're right, even if I was hoping
Hoping for more.
Yeah, rejection
Rejection
is
is
rough.
rough.
And to have so many rejected by the great Orpheus in one night? I feel for them.
Well, many rejected you too.
Sure. That too.
Let's not get it twisted.
What comes next on our agenda? Guide the way.
I've never been in love. Not ever. So, maybe I'm not the best person to ask.
Who should I ask? I appreciate the effort. Maybe it's not meant to be. Well, I appreciate
You
the
made
effort.
a noble effort, my friend. I also had root
beer
and
and ice
iced
cream.
cream for the first time, so the evening was far from a complete waste.
Can we get slushies?
A hot dog. It's sitting in my stomach like, a very bad idea.
Oh, one of those hot dogs has been
Yes,
sitting there for
well,
like 7 hours.
it's
Rotating.
symbolic of the evening, I suppose.
We haven't even tried any apps yet. There are like dozens.
And I suspect it will
Should Orpheus be that kicked up
end
though?
the same way.
That's my question.
I need a distraction. Surely one can be found here. Taverns used to be entertaining, after all.
Orpheus, how do you have the money? You literally went out of like Hades. Time to drink, contemplate the next move, look for company. Let's think about the next move.
What do the fates have in store for me if not a new love? Is there one among the patrons here to aid me with their wisdom?
Someone to talk to? Talk to the bartender?
Back in the day, one couldn't swing a dead cat in a tavern without striking a philosopher or two.
Oh.
And then again, that's how you end up in a conversation with Socrates. Nobody wants that.
Oh dear.
Oh my. What an intriguing specimen to discover in such squalor. Might you
Medusa.
be in search of a little company?
Maybe. How the fates deliver. Have we met? I want to be alone. I'm gonna do this one because Orpheus was talking about Medusa a little bit. So
Am
how the
I?
fates-
To think I'd written off the possibility of new love until I laid eyes upon you.
You tease me, bud. But Medusa has little tolerance for such cruel gapes these days.
Or turn to stone?
Medusa? Here?
And why not here? Even in our day, such taverns were a refuge for the sad and weary.
Fair.
You've had a day comparable to mine then, I take it.
A day, a month, a century. I've lost track, truth be told.
I've lost track,
It
truth
never
be told.
ends for the likes of us. This is our lot, as the fates have decreed it.
How was life among the mortals?
I confess that I struggle to see how you could exist among mortals, Medusa. Is that not difficult, given your unique tastes?
Why, it is not difficult at all. In fact, I have been on a diet. Can you not tell?
Not eating people? Right.
I have been good, truly. Only a little slip-up or two.
Oh
Don't you
dear.
hate it when you accidentally eat somebody? It's always so awkward.
Well, you jest. But if that man did not wish to be eaten, he should not have knocked on my door.
Oh.
Wearing his silly suit and tie, asking if I was familiar
Oh.
with his god. Me, who knows every god. The god.
Yeah, you don't insult Medusa and talk about gods without deciding to get eaten, you know? Have we met
You
before?
speak to me with great familiarity, Medusa. Have we met before?
You do not remember how you evaded an untimely death by my hands?
Oh, lovely.
Astonishingly
More
no.
death.
I was utterly ravenous in those days, and you were an unexpected treat. One that walked right into my lair. Alas, before I could drink your life's wine, I was sent to sleep with your soothing lullabies. Oh, I can still hear it. What terrible rage I felt once I awoke. Through wit and song alone, you managed to evade your untimely death at my hands.
Fair.
You're quite right. That does sound like me.
That honor would instead belong to those pesky Maenads. What a waste, to keep only the head. It is far too crunchy.
Why are you really here?
So, am I to believe that you've come to the same watering hole of despair as me purely by chance?
Yeah, by chance?
I might have asked the same of you. Here I pass unnoticed, spared the gawking of others, so I am a frequent patron as of late.
I imagine it is difficult. It has always felt like a strange and unusually cruel thing, your curse. Is there truly no way to reverse this condition? Must you remain this way to the ends of eternity?
If there is, I shall find it.
Eventually. I'm sorry, look at the silver lining. Maybe Athena has to die. Look at the silver lining.
Well, it could have been worse. At least you didn't end up like Scylla.
At least in the sea, I could stay hidden. Perhaps Scylla is worthy of envy instead.
I don't know about that. Those heads, the teeth, ugh. Circe didn't hold back with that one.
The pig trick had its uses, at least.
Really puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Look at your mistress.
Last I heard, you'd become a servant to the very idol who cursed you. I'd offer my condolences, but Hermes suggested something happened to her?
After Lady Athena was exposed for her part in sweet Calliope's demise, she went into exile. I know not where.
And you've heard nothing of what became of her since?
No. And I pray it remains that way. I skulk in the shadows for her no longer.
There.
The chorus disbanded after the trial, and now, here we all are. Scratching out a new existence under mortal scrutiny.
So what have you been doing since?
And now that you've been left to fend for yourself, haunting taverns such as this can't be your only business.
I was lost for a time. Refuge was offered in the reliquary, but it was not meant to be.
Because you ate someone or something you shouldn't have, were I to guess.
Poor Sherbert. I think we could have grown to like each other. If only he hadn't been such a tiny, adorable sack of meat.
Oh dear.
Yes, of course. And after you fled from there, what came next for Hungry Medusa?
Hungry Medusa.
Oh, that is, how did the mortals say to put it? Classified. Yes.
I don't know what that means.
That's the idea. Oh, I'm so good at this.
I wasn't joking, by the way. Why not?
Wasn't a cruel jest at your expense, by the way, when I mentioned the possibility of new love.
Oh? This despite knowing my unnatural appetites?
Well, an element of danger can add spice to any affair.
Oh dear, Orpheus.
I suppose I asked for this.
Eurydice, killed by a venomous snake, only to be replaced by venomous Medusa. Oh, what a rich irony that would be.
Yes, you've made your point.
Maybe not.
I have a hard time believing you approached me just to relive the olden days. What is it that you want from me, Medusa?
I am oh so curious about your story. What brings you back to the mortal coil after so many centuries away?
If you must know, I have returned to discover what the fates have in store for me. I thought my story complete, my ending written, and yet it continues on. Alas, I have yet to discover the plot.
Ah, the envy. Oh, I can hardly stand it.
What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm without love, without purpose. Who could desire such a thing?
Me. Not all of us can start over with such a clean slate.
No, it's terrible. What do you mean? Maybe you're right.
I confess I hadn't really thought of it like that. It seemed less a new beginning and more of...
The lack of an ending? What is lacking is your perspective, Bard. You have every path available before you, but you fear to select one.
Shall I pick at random? I do not want any old story, Medusa. I want something worthy of my return. Do you blame me?
You have been given a great gift, Orpheus, whether you realize it or not. Your story has ended, and now remains open to infinite possibility. Mine has trapped me, with no ending in sight.
Well, we could probably still find it.
There was an eve where I was walking along a narrow road. At the end I found a village where I made a home. The people didn't know my story. And no one turned to stone. It's how I knew that I was dreaming. So I woke alone. Always on the outside, looking in. Why can't I find an ending? It's never ending. The gods know.
Why shouldn't you be happy? I'm so sorry. I want a beginning and an ending. I'm so sorry.
I know this story. I am so sorry. Always on the outside, looking in, I find an ending never.
Welcome back, Inari.
The gods know I've tried.
Think you have a bad considered hairdresser. Medusa's just singing about her woes. The Stray Gods the musical is like a musical, so where the idols
So,
or Greek
Medusa
gods do
didn't try to
sing.
eat you? I heard she's been cutting back and everything, but
She attempted to encourage me, I think.
that's good. I mean, it's better than the alternative, right? Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, you know, looking for love, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing pursues around the Greek gods. But Medusa is just basically just singing about a story of how she was dreaming and like where no one was turned to stone. because like in the storyline, Athena was the one who like cursed her, but she was also exiled recently from the main game, and so there's no one to really undo her curse because no one knows what to do. I'll come with something. I have no idea. What'd you do? Perhaps love is right in front of me. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna try with everybody.
Perhaps the issue was that I went looking
Oh my God,
for
Orpheus.
love
Okay,
when,
all right,
in
Orpheus.
fact, it came to me.
Oh, you mean me?
Why not? You have a kind heart. You're... Well, I mean, you're...
Oh, no. Sorry, dude. Look, I know this is really hard, but you'll figure it out. I know it. Oh, I know.
Slushies?
Okay, so
Please.
what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Getting trapped in hell, right? Failing to save your Eurydice, my mortal death, waiting eternity for revenge.
Some might argue that retrieving my beloved from the underworld only to lose her at the last second due to my own foolishness was pretty bad.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that. No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, you know? When I'm making a new video, It's Hermes. Oh, hi.
Oh gosh.
All at once, please. That's my shirt.
Hermes is successful in social media.
Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay,
Just
maybe
one.
one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame? No.
A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun.
That was quick. Hermes. Oh, Hermes, how did you create that whole thing with like a graphic design? You know what? It's Hermes. I won't question it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song?
What did you even
Here's
sing?
something a little more personal.
I want to say Hermes uses they them pronouns though. At least this Hermes. Let's lower the intensity for a second. Just play on, add flute. Alright, we're adding flute. Let's see what happens. Okay. Not bad.
Back above the ground, my guitar unwound. I was haunted, hounded, hollowed, waiting my life away. But I felt this burn. I would soon return, and the queen would learn what followed. All that time above, now it's
Lowering the intensity. We're adding violins. We're adding more instruments. Do it. We're gonna keep lowering the intensity until like we're gonna start increasing it.
dark little cave there, shaping my plans for the queen. Only sound that I made there were tortured cries and spite-filled mutterings.
I'll answer that one. It's a better time to pause, and alright.
But my words were rebounding from the stone coming back at me, pushing in and surrounding all who hear now listen. Hate is a self-made prison.
Still wasting my life.
Down to wait my life away. Then lost that throne to float alone out in the gray. Just like my life today.
Oh, dang it, I wanted to increase the sensitivity. But, so, not everyone is a god. There's just gods amongst humans. So the Greek gods aren't immortal per se. They all have like different vessels. So they have like this thing called an eidolon. So once they do die, they can pass it on to the next person. Well, if they choose to like have a successor. Because these gods can actually like die forever. Orpheus isn't considered a god, he's just a cursed human.
That was awesome.
Like Hermes wasn't Hermes before
Again?
that Hermes. Like the
Man.
Hermes before was
It
one
was
past the
indeed
eidolon
a
down to
thing
Hermes of
of
now.
all. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense afire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again.
Oh, I lost my touch? It's hopeless. You don't need to keep helping me.
It's kind of you to keep trying to help me, young master, but I fear I'm beyond help. You'll only end up joining me in my malaise.
No, don't say that.
Why do you persist so? Surely I have not earned such dedication.
Well, you don't need to earn it. That's just what I do. Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
Where are we going? Oh, right. Every
Go.
time Hermes can just open a door
Go
casually.
There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
She? Who's she? Oh my god, the white light is so bright. Oh? It's a motel, right?
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Oh, Grace! You're back! Hi, Nampy.
My. If it isn't Grace, last of the muses. Why, I Haven't seen
Seen
you
since I was in hell.
Since I denied you your vengeance against Persephone? Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of thought you'd...
Drifted off into the proverbial sunset? Succumbed to oblivion? I thought so too, but it seems it was not meant to be.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
Grace is already taken by Apollo, at least in my original storyline, so we can't say that. I won't say it. Why is that? Do you do this often? You don't seem sure. You don't seem sure.
They think that, but you don't? I'm sensing a bit of hesitation.
Well, I guess I just don't think of myself as much of a problem solver.
You defeated me, one of the most illustrious bards of all history, if I do say so myself, without much difficulty. I'd say that speaks to your ability, no?
No.
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
Hermes like, you got this! This is awkward, I'm gone.
I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
Did you attend my concert? Tell me what you've been up to. What do you want to know about me? Well, what do you know about me? So, did you attend the concert?
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Fair.
Oh, stop.
No,
don't
don't stop.
stop.
I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
Fair.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world.
Tell me, what have you been up to?
Tell me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding! But the original question still stands.
I've been, touring, actually. Got my own band, got a
Oh.
deal with a label, it's a whole thing.
Oh ho, so I'm speaking with a fellow entertainer, and a famous one at that.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that everyone knows I'm an idol. Adds to the mystique, they say. Lately, I don't know, it's almost too easy. Doing that while having the power of a muse. I should be happy at all the success, but...
Being an idol is also kind of a bad
Yes,
thing.
this feeling
Because
I know
every
very
time you
well.
transfer your idol on to the next person, you get the memories of the past person. And if they have any traumas, those things, like, their personality comes back over time. So that's what happened when it came to Aphrodite. Aphrodite, like, every time she starts to remember and, like, has nightmares of her PTSD and trauma, she wants to, like, cancel her vessel, because every time you reset, your memories are suppressed and then they come back up again.
How much
Kind of crazy.
do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault, looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Fair.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
I see. You seem a bit lost yourself.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Not really. Lots of friends and lots of friendly advice, but that's about it.
Now that's a sad state of affairs.
That's fine, honestly. Of all the problems I have, that part I'm fine with. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret.
So why are you helping me?
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Keeping me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact?
Yeah.
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault.
The Oblivion
You've
said,
no
ugh,
obligation to
no.
aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you?
I'm not like the other muses. So now.
So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Time to sing.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
All the gods have, well, all the gods have vessels.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm
Just not humans.
inspired.
And the vessels can be anybody, as long as they choose them to be somebody.
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to choose.
Cue the muse.
I'm ready to give up.
What you could use.
All of that time making sound. All of that time.
But also a lot of the gods are dead already.
All of that time.
Like Zeus is gone forever.
All that song.
Hades, Hephaestus.
Maybe I'm done.
You think you're basically cooked. But
She's using her muse powers.
there's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal.
When there's a pause, I'll tell you what's with Hades.
Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a
I can't just
film
wing it.
star.
To stalking a film star. Excuse you.
Are you open to it?
Yes, I agree, Grace. There's more to know. I need a
Need a
reason
reason to do it though. I can't choose random fate. That's not what I do.
Every task must have some weight, must be tough to chew.
But search your soul, cause there's more to know about
Which are not like you. You're right. What I need is a purpose, but I'm not like you.
Letting go of being here, being in this head. Letting go of what I've done and where it led. Is it time that my life's put to bed?
No, my friend.
I'm 1,000, you're 10, so
Again, I'll forget that we said.
just listen, friend, cause there's more to know. It is the ending that makes the show.
I was gonna pick maybe, but then I guess I ran out of time.
In hanging round, lingering
The bore.
Exit to that cheering sound. Leave them
Wanting more.
To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life?
No, it's over.
I've been there.
I'll live a mortal life.
Big decisions
I need a
are
quest.
hard.
The fates have
Let's
always
have you live a mortal
decided for
life.
Well, now you get to decide.
Honestly, screw the fates. Oh gosh, this feels like I'm going back to Taylor Swift pop era. I don't know why, but I'm getting it.
I was walking with the ghouls, the longtime shadow man.
All the other
Here
girls,
it's very different rules. Life
not
here
like
has
them
a
at
plan.
all.
Devour
Each day, there's no more to know.
She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and yeah, I'm on the bleachers.
You could, I guess,
Jump a castle with a pole, lie there in the sun. That's the mission, that's the goal, to not have one. The wild wind will fling you round, who knows where it puts me down.
a park seat,
A corn crop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop,
a sailboat, a cliff top. I'm open to it,
open to it,
open to it,
open to it,
open to it.
It takes two to tango. No, Anari, you can't leave. Oh, but so to answer that question before we go, it's like, what was it?
So, we feeling good?
Oh dear.
You look good.
So
Hopeful, even. That's good.
Hades is
right?
dead because he did some
You know,
messed
for the
up stuff
first
to
time in a long
Persephone,
time,
and Persephone killed
think
him
I
in this
really am.
universe.
Ah, yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn
I'll learn
everything,
everything
I can about
this new world.
So, that's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll
Don't get
tell
hit
the
by a car.
story in the
Please
lines
don't.
there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened, and then next day they're reaching up again. Fresh fields lie before
For me, ready for my feet.
Soon
They'll tell the story,
in
the lines there in the wheat.
Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
Loading. I'll drift a sports car and write a memoir, why not?
Well, fine. You win again.
Connor's like, I finally
I
win it.
missed
Oh my
Orpheus.
god.
He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually we need a pretty big glamour.
Eh.
You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right.
Nice.
Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? Alright, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console.
Is there another spirit in the background?
That one. that one's
Wait, what's
not
happening?
a good one. But the one that I get you is going to be the superior one. You'll
Oh.
see. You'll love it. We're gonna have
There's
so
a piece
many
right there.
games, and you know, not even just single player ones. They're ones that you can play together. And I'm gonna beat you. Then you'll get yours. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh dear. Oh, that's the end of it? Oh wow. So that's little Orpheus' story. I kind of thought it'd be a little bit longer, but at least he's not giving up hope. And that he's actually gonna try to live a mortal life and see how that's gonna happen. Oh. Well, I've already gone through this whole section, so we can skip through it. But yeah. That's little Orpheus' section. Alright. Well, thank you those who came by for this section. For me going through Stray Gods the role-playing musical, Orpheus, with... But yeah, thank you Nappy, thank you Nari, anybody else who stopped by, and if you see us on YouTube, thanks for watching. And if you want to see me live, feel free to come to Twitch. But for now, we are going to take a small little break, and I'll be right back with one more game for the night. So, stay tuned! Burrop.